In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the hottest fragrances that you're going to want to wear this Valentine's Day if you have a romantic date, if you're going out with the girls, if you're staying at home, whatever the case, whatever the scenario. These are stunning fragrances, and I have perfumes at all different price points as well, so no matter where your budget is, you will probably find something in this video that fits within that. But before we get into this video, I'm so excited to share the sponsor of today's video. I personally reached out to this company. They didn't know I existed, but I've been seeing their pieces. They fit into everything that I love, and I messaged them and I told them that I want to share their pieces with my audience, and they were so kind to send me some stunning jewelry pieces that I'm going to be sharing with you today. I am so grateful. Thank you to Ether Jewelry. I love vintage jewelry. I love art, and this is wearable art. Their jewelry carries history. Their pieces are inspired by different historical periods. As somebody that loves antique and vintage everything, this just spoke to me. So this is the box that came with my jewelry. I have opened them even though it doesn't look like it. I was very careful, but I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful the packaging is. There's a nice little note. The first piece is their best-selling piece on their website. I will do a close-up of it as well, but it is this gorgeous wraparound snake ring. This is inspired by Queen Victoria's engagement ring, and I will pop up her actual ring, and it is a perfect recreation of it. I also love that Ether Jewelry provides smaller sizes. Usually with most jewelry companies, the smallest that they'll go with rings is a size 6, but they actually go down to a size 5, and I have very dainty fingers, so I was able to get the size 5, and these fit perfectly. I just love that this is like a little modern heirloom, and there's so much meaning behind this ring. I went on a whole deep dive after seeing this ring and just learned about the whole story of Queen Victoria's ring, and it's such a beautiful story, so you can do your research on that if you want. And if you're just as obsessed as me when it comes to little vintage historical pieces like this, but this ring I'm so excited to wear. This does come in gold or silver. I got the gold, and the material of this is 925 sterling silver that is plated with 18 karat gold, so you can ensure you have really high quality and that it's not going to rust or anything like that. The next two pieces are a set, so there's a ring and a matching necklace. I need every single jewelry piece from Ether Jewelry at this point. This is the Romantic Air necklace. I'm gonna do close-ups of all of these so you can actually see all the detail in the metal, because they are absolutely stunning and the camera is just not doing them justice. This is drawing inspiration from antique heirlooms once worn as intimate symbols of identity. This necklace centers a luminous rose quartz cabochon framed by delicate floral engravings. It literally looks like a piece that straight up came out of the Victorian era, and I am all about that, because if you know me, I'm obsessed with things like that. And there is a ring that goes with the necklace as well. And by the way, both of these you can get in silver or gold. Again, I got gold. I like both. I'm not really one or the other. What I'm wearing right now, I have silver and gold mix. I mix all the time, but in these certain pieces, I just wanted them in gold. And here is this stunning ring. I mean, are you kidding me? That is so freaking beautiful. I love my pieces. I could not be any happier with everything. Thank you, Ether Jewelry, for sending these over. They have the most stunning jewelry pieces I've ever seen. I love the message behind the pieces and the historical meaning. It's everything I love. If you're just as obsessed with things like that, definitely check out Ether Jewelry. I will have the website and everything linked in my description box. And with that said, let's get into today's video. My first fragrance recommendation for Valentine's Day is this new Khloe Kardashian fragrance. So I did a whole dedicated review on this, and guys, put the person aside. I know some people have beef, I guess, with the Kardashians. I don't keep up with random celebrities and people like that to know everything that goes on in their lives. I'm simply just sharing the perfume. This scent is beautiful. This is Almost Always, and this is actually the flanker to the original Khloe fragrance, which is also really beautiful, but I found that this kind of just has a little bit more. The original is a little bit fresher and just more plain, whereas this one I feel offers a little bit more, which is why I felt it would be perfect for Valentine's Day. This features a lavender note that is kind of the signature note, I would say, in this scent, but the lavender is done in such a beautiful and feminine way, because sometimes lavender can come across a little cologne-y and masculine. Not in this one. I guess within the way that it's mixed with the other florals in here, it just makes it really soft, and it also doesn't smell like aroma aromatherapy, which is another thing that lavender can do. You're not gonna get that in here. It's actually a very perfumey perfume, if that makes sense. You have magnolia, jasmine, orange blossom, and then you're gonna get vanilla in the notes. It's a little musky, some gorgeous woody notes like Palo Santo. There's a solar note in here and then a skin note. I'm never sure what skin note means in perfumes, but I'm guessing it's just like a soft note. I don't know. But this is beautiful, and as I said in my video where I did the dedicated review to this reminds me of a modernized version of all of the OG celebrity perfumes that we were all in love with back in like the 2010s, like the Taylor Swift perfumes and the Justin Bieber perfumes. If you didn't grow up in that era, then maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you grew up at that time and you also love those perfumes and you're not a perfume snob to where you're gonna be like, oh, those are so generic and juvenile and blah blah blah, personally, those are the perfumes that got me the most compliments, hands down. So I will always have a special place in my heart for them, no matter what kind of more expensive perfumes I get now. I love them, and this is just like a more modernized and more luxurious take on those, I feel, and it's a pretty affordable with what's going on in today's age, because it is under 100 and it's kind of hard to find nowadays. So definitely recommend Almost Always. Another celebrity perfume that is a sister to Chloe. I'm not even like a fan of the Kardashians like that, but I can't deny that they've been putting out some bangers, and maybe other people wouldn't agree, but personally, I really like these perfumes. And the next one I really love, and I felt like it's literally the Valentine's Day perfume, is the new Cosmic Intense. I also just did a video on this one, and so you can watch that for more in-depth info on this. But what I'm gonna say is, if you want a hybrid of Hypnotic Poison, which has that gourmand, deep, sensual amaretto cookie deliciousness, but you don't like the thickness of that, you want something that's a little bit more light and soft, you're gonna want to check out Cosmic Intense. And if also you love the original Cosmic, because it does have a little bit of the OG scent in there as well. So it's pretty much a hybrid of Hypnotic Poison and OG Cosmic. It's super pretty. It's a gorgeous, smooth, warm, rich vanilla mixed with a little bit of musky notes and some florals. Not too heavy like Hypnotic Poison, but not too light like the OG Cosmic. It's just a perfect in between. If you're a vanilla girl, you're gonna want to get Cosmic Intense. That's all I'm gonna say. Speaking of vanilla, this is not even a vanilla scent, but to me it just smells so much like vanilla. When I tell you this perfume, it's a perfume oil, has gotten me so many compliments, and I heard that a lot before I got this, and I was kind of skeptical because people always say that, you know, in TikTok videos. But then I started getting compliments and I was like, okay, this is a little winner right here. And it's this little guy by Cyklar in Cedar Supreme. Specifically, this scent is beautiful. I've always loved woody notes, but what they've done with this one specifically, it's a woody vanilla. Oh, I can't. I love scents like this, especially with perfume oils. They're so good for layering because you can just put them on your pulse points and spray on top like this. With this, match made in heaven. I feel like for Valentine's Day, you're gonna, trust me, pair those two together, it would just be the most sensual, rich vanilla scent ever. It also has lavender, so I guess that's the note of this video, but I don't really smell it in here. I'm just getting a gorgeous woody vanilla in the most seductive and sensual and sexy way. Woody vanilla kind of is done a lot as well, and there's a lot of fragrances with this scent profile, but I fear this is the queen of them all. So definitely check that one out. Next, another red. I guess there's a theme in this video, but I mean, it's very fitting. Another red fragrance. This is by Lattafa, and it is Sublime from the Bade'e Al Oud line. This line features a lot of stunning perfumes. Like the Noble Blush is so good. That would also have made a really good scent for this video, but I feel like that's a little bit more flirty, girly. This is more like hot. And this is a dupe actually for Kylie Eden Juicy Apple, which I actually find Juicy Apple a little bit more on the juvenile side because it's like berries and apple. It's really fruity, so it's not super intricate and, you know, that kind of vibe, which is kind of what I want to go for Valentine's Day. This, I feel like, takes all the elements of Kylie Eden Juicy Apple that I love, like those delicious berry fruity kind of notes, but it makes them sexy. It gives them like a oomph. It gives them like just this red vibe that I love. I can't pinpoint it, but it's so good. At first it does start off a little fruity and like, okay, this is a little like body spray-ish, but it dries down to that luxurious, sexy, edible in like a fruity kind of way scent that has moss, it has vanilla, just some really sensual and deep notes in the base that really come through. And then this has plum, so instead of those more juvenile berry kind of notes, which I love, but for this situation I want something more, this has plum, and that is what is giving this just that more rich kind of feel that I feel like adds to the sexiness of a scent like this with this scent profile. It is so good. If you're more of a fruity kind of gal, this is gonna be the one. Last but not least, Scarlet Poppy by Jo Malone. I have not pulled this out in a minute, but I had to for this one, and I want to really make sure to use this up, and I don't know why I haven't. Sometimes I just forget about certain scents and then I revisit them and I just fall right back in love with them. This is one of those scents. Scarlet Poppy is just stunning. This is a more expensive, luxurious take on Velvet Petals from Victoria's Secret, which I've always said, but Velvet Petals is one of my favorite scents, even though it's such a basic body spray. But that scent my husband is obsessed with. First of all, every time I wear that body spray, he loves it. So when I upgraded to this, it's basically like I have that body spray, but in more of an intensified kind of version. This has this umbrette note, but the main note of this is this red poppy note mixed with tonka bean. It's just like a gorgeous, deep, well-rounded floral scent with that tonka that just kind of gives sweetness. Normally Jo Malone scents are more on the fresher and floral side, like floral fresh. This one is sweet floral, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so freaking beautiful. Those are all my little top 5 perfumes that I recommend for this Valentine's Day. If you want to smell hot and sexy but not doing too much, you just super effortless but you smell unforgettable, that is this little roundup of scents right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Ether Jewelry if you want some stunning vintage inspired historical jewelry. I have that linked down below. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.